Launi, Meili, congratulations again. 11th straight President's Cup. How do you keep doing this?
Well, luckily, our freshmen always seem to show up. So thank heavens. And our seniors continue to improve. So that balance just kind of keeps us, on the edge of I have to say perfection.
Absolutely. Close to perfection. Lauren Hurley, 599, that's one away. So can you keep up this pace?
Well, again, this is the building part of our season, and so I'd say, we need to build because this weekend coming up is against the number one team in the country. And then in 2 weeks after that, we're shooting against Kentucky, who's always, in the top three probably. And then Akron, who's also been shooting some very good scores. So we've got 3 more matches the rest of this semester that now we really have to show up for. So hopefully this is the building phase and we finish this semester strong.
But when you win something 11 times in a row, that's saying something. It takes something to do that. You can't just fall into that. So your team has been doing, every single season doing well in this.
Yeah, and I appreciate that more and more because with the changing landscape of athletics, we're shooting against a lot of teams that have foreign shooters, sometimes foreign Olympians. The transfer portal, that's a one-way door for us. And then other teams, that it's not. So we've got that to deal with. And then, of course, NIL, that's a different take on athletics that we don't, get to participate in. And so really where the playing field is equal is against Army and Navy. And so I really appreciate that we can show up and do our job. And, we set our goals accordingly. We don't try to, do 20 points than we've ever done before. We do exactly what each shooter's capable of and just push them just enough so that when they get out there, they feel strong and confident and they can't wait to shoot.
So what's your secret? I mean, you're talking about Lauren Hurley, Scott Rocket. You got the upperclassmen are great. What's your secret? You're bringing in freshmen who are starting off pretty well.
Yeah, no, and I do rely on our team captains. So our team captains this year are Lauren and Scott. Scott's focused on, the mechanics and the training, and Lauren's kind of focused on the climate of the team. And so each one brings in momentum and energy to those elements that are so important to keep the team, up and moving and head in the right direction. And again, the freshmen just want to be a part of that. And, and the other, all the other classmen want to be a part of that too. But the freshmen, we've got 4 freshmen, and they are, they're chomping at the bit, to prove themselves. And again, we're still building positions. We're still changing things, and they're just growing right into it, immediately. So again, we don't know what we're going to get when we recruit, but boy, we sure kind of get lucky.
I'd say there's a little more than luck to it, Launi. But one other question. Going in against the number one team, is there an intimidation factor? Is there a get fired up because you're taking on a team that good, which you will for the next 3 weeks?
They'll be fired up. We know their scores are already 20 points higher than what we're doing. So, we're in a bit of a hole. So, but what we can do is dig, and what we can do is never give up on any single shot. And again, we'll set goals. Yeah, we know what they can shoot. Again, we still have to shoot our goals, what we're capable of. And if it's just one point at a time, and that if that's the growth, that's fine. Because then it's sustainable. We understand what we're doing. If we jumped up 20 points. It'll probably scare us a little bit. So let's just keep, on the pace that makes sense for us, and where we want to finish strong is, of course, nationals in March.
Absolutely. Launi, Meili, thank you, and congrats again.
Yeah, thank you so much.